Hey there, hi there, ho there now friends. Tyler here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to be presenting to you the new Mooncat collection for fall 2025 called Danse Macabre. You have to say danse, it's not dance, danse. Je danse. This collection really hits close to home for me. I am a holder of a BFA in modern dance. Yes, that's correct. I got my college degree in modern dance. Ages ago. I graduated back when So You Think You Can Dance was coming on air. After college, I danced professionally here in Salt Lake City for a company called Repertory Dance Theater, a professional company called SB Dance, and Raw Moves, and then a few other smaller projects that I did for a few years. I eventually left the dance world to become a full-time graphic and brand designer. And I still miss the dance. Actually, I go to a 40 and over dance class on Saturdays whenever I can get to it. And it's my way to stay connected to my dance roots. But I also, I like to throw in some dance flair in some of my videos, in my poses, and in the way that I move. This video has been created in sponsorship with Mooncat. All thoughts and opinions are definitely my own, but I really appreciate the support from Mooncat. We have an incredible 8-piece set to look at today. It's a collection focused on the aesthetic of dance, ballet more specifically, but the dark side of dance, which actually there is a very dark side to dance. If you've seen the movie Black Swan, it kind of plays on those themes, and I feel like this collection is looking at that movie for inspiration. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Natalie Portman is incredible. The lipstick on the mirror meme lives on today. But the movie does take a look at some of the darker sides of the professional dance world, which I have brushed up against. So it's not all dark like that though. This collection offers a variety of finishes. The official copy says, "Set beneath the unforgiving glare of the spotlight, our fall 2025 collection stages a haunting encore that you'll never fully escape. Something is beginning to take hold." I'm really excited to show you this super unique take on a Halloween fall collection. So let's tombe padre over to the swatches. Oh, this way. All right, dance friends, kicking it off with Pearl Clutcher, a pearlescent white shimmer lacquer with subtle shifts through shades of white, light pink, light purple, and green as it's viewed from different angles. Spoiler alert, this is my top pick in the whole collection. We're kicking it off strong. This formula is spectacular. I actually have been wearing this for the past 2 to 3 days in just one coat. And it has just a touch of sheerness to it. It feels chromy but pearlescent. The shifts are very, very apparent and very gorgeous. It rolls from one color to the next when you see it at different angles in low light, which you will see coming up here pretty soon. It's classic, but it's also futuristic. It is one of my new all-time favorite white polishes. I can tell you right now, I will be wearing this over and over again. If there was one shade I could just truly highly recommend you grab, it's Pearl Clutcher. Oh, except now we have the Living Doll. Okay, the Living Doll is a sheer blush pink lacquer filled with strong blue-violet shimmer. This shade has an intentionally ethereal sheerness that helps it give a delicate appearance. This immediately reminded me of the iconic Mooncat shade Midsummer's Dream, which is currently out of stock. But this has much more of a blue-violet shimmer, whereas a Midsummer's Dream has a bright, sky blue shimmer, and the formulas are just slightly different. The shimmer in this is wild. Like you saw in the bottle shot, it's super intense, whilst being a very delicate pink base. And it's such a lovely, lovely neutral tone of pink. This is in 2 coats. You could build it up in 3, but I don't really know why you would. I don't know, I love a sheer look. If you don't love a sheer look, then a 3rd coat would suit you, but I bet this looks good in 1 coat as well. Okay, Requiem for a Swan, a black flaky lacquer filled with translucent flakies and a micro holographic glitter. So this name, this name struck a chord deep within me as a really, really big Darren Aronofsky fan, and as someone who loves Requiem for a Dream and who auditioned with one of the Kronos Quartet songs from Requiem for a Dream to get into dance college. Like, that was my audition song. When I saw this name, Requiem for a Swan, I was like, oh my God, Black Swan, directed by Darren Aronofsky. Requiem for a Dream, also directed by Darren Aronofsky. Such an insane movie that was like my favorite movie in my freshman year of college. And it's like so fucked up. Anyway, fantastic. Just like this polish. This polish is beautiful and has major impact for being so simple. It's just a really nice jelly base with gorgeous flakes and fantastic holographic glitter. You're not catching the holo here in this indoor lighting, but in direct light and in the sun, you get a gorgeous twinkle. A twinkle that's very much like moon dust. And of course, I had to mattify this using Matte Made in Hell, which is the goat of matte top coats. I'm using a really old bottle of Matte Made in Hell that I replenished with the Lacquer Revitalizer, and it works great. No white spots. The Silent Scream. Okay, a silver magnetic lacquer that reveals a deep black base when magnetized, as you just saw. This, when I swatched it, immediately I wondered if this was apparition redone, and as I saw in their post today, it is apparition reborn. But I noticed it doesn't have the blue shimmers that the original apparition did. However, I didn't miss it, to be honest. This is such a strong magnetic. When the black base is revealed on magnetization, it is so gorgeous. I loved it both ways. There's a swatch of Michelle wearing it in the velvet style that is incredible. But you'll see here, it looks great both ways. This feels like Black Swan. I can see Natalie Portman looking in the mirror right now. Such an iconic movie. Please go watch it. This is definitely another one that I will be returning to, and another major top pick for me. Okay, next up, CLAIR de LUNE. A light purple magnetic lacquer that reveals a dusty purple mauve base when magnetized. At first, I was not super stoked about this one, but as soon as I had it on, I realized how truly special it is. And you'll see here, it's again, like the Silent Scream, looks fantastic both ways, velvet or with the stripe. There's an incredible restraint here. It's a tone-on-tone approach, which in today's magnetics world is very restrained. Magnetics have gone bonkers, which I'm very appreciative of. But because we've been living in bonkers magnetic world, when I come across one that's really simple and restrained like this, it definitely makes me purr. I love this one in velvet style, but I think it really, really, really shines in a stripe, as you can see here. I love that base color, and the purple on the mauve, or mauve, as Caitlin Swatches would say, and everyone in Canada. I think I prefer mauve, to be honest. It's such a nice touch. The Doppelganger, the Thermal, a dark purple to mauve thermal lacquer filled with pink purple shimmer that transitions from a shade of dark purple when cold to mauve purple when warm. This one is so moody, so gorgeous. It has kind of a bouncy formula, as you can see here, which is very, very normal for thermals. They have kind of this juicy, bouncy formula that I am going to fully flood my cuticle with on this swatch, so forgive me. I decided just to keep it in here and keep it rolling. I'll show you the messy truth of things. But you can see it transitioning already. I'm using my trusty little stick here. And here you can see it in both states. The shift was really easy. I'm just wearing it in 2 coats here. A lot of thermals can sometimes take 3, but this was an easy 2-coater. And you can see here under light, there's a really gorgeous shimmer. Onto the hollow shimmers with Hell is Other People, something that we do say in our house. A dark wine linear holographic lacquer filled with purple pink shimmer. Hell is Other People is one of these new formulas that Mooncat is so good at that is basically a 1-coater. Honestly, you could slap this on in 1 coat. If I were painting more carefully and not recording my swatch, I could definitely get this in 1 coat. You're seeing it in 2 here, so I can fix my paint job. Recording while swatching is hard. But on the rest of my fingers, I'm only wearing it in 1. So on my thumb in 2, rest of my fingers in 1. So you can get a good idea of what it looks like in 1 coat. It's super vampy. It's got this really gorgeous deep shimmer in it. So there's nice depth when you see it here in low light, but it really comes alive under light. This is under direct spotlight, but I also was able to capture it in direct sunlight today. Same with Hard on a Platter, same formula here. This is definitely a potential 1-coater. I'm gonna show it in 2 coats on all fingers, just because I needed to do a 2nd coat to fix my paint job, just to make sure I got as close to my cuticle as possible. So another one that if you were in a hurry and you needed to slap it on, you could throw it on in 1 coat. It's so gorgeous. It's so bloody and vampy, and definitely one I'll be re-wearing this fall. It definitely now feels like fall as we've clicked into the official season. And this really hit home. I'm wearing it in the intro and outro video on my swatch hand, on my left hand. Like Hell is Other People, has this gorgeous glowing shimmer in it that looks really beautiful in low light, like you're seeing it here. But also, like Hell is Other People, this one really comes alive under direct light and really comes alive under the sun. So here it is under spotlight, and then I got some footage under the sun of this one as well. That's all. To the outro we go. Welcome back. What do we think? How are we feeling? Did your black swan take over? I gotta say, I really enjoyed this collection. Not only did I work in the dance industry as a dancer, but I've also worked for a long time in the dance industry as a marketing professional and been around the world and the aesthetics for a long time, and this collection really taps into it. It taps into some of the traditional kind of classical sides of dance, but then it definitely also works its way into the darker, more contemporary explorations, and which I appreciate as a modern dance degree holder. I gotta be proud of it, okay? I weaponize it as much as I can. Fly. The formulas on these are stellar across the board, but I do have some personal favorites. Pearl Clutcher is my top pick. It's just fantastic. Is it pearl? Is it chrome? Is it pastel? Is it white? It captures the delicate side of ballet, but then it has the kind of futuristic side of contemporary. The formula is fantastic. You can wear it 1 or 2 coats. I am obsessed. I love it. I plan on putting it back on this other hand. This was my last swatch. The Living Doll is incredible. The updated formula there is spot on. Could not be better. If you like a slightly sheer look, it's perfect for you. But it also could build up pretty well in 3 coats, I think. I only wore it in 2 and was just barely seeing nail lines. So I think if I'd added a 3rd, I would have had a super juicy, lush, full coverage pink. The shimmer obviously helps with that opacity. The Silent Scream is perfection. It's that finely milled magnetic pigment, high opacity. The black comes through when you magnetize. I really love that one. Clair de Lune, I did a wear test with Clair de Lune for Mooncat over the past month on my Cindy hand, and that was an experience trying to keep my Cindy hand hidden for a month, but also trying to not have the polish wear off with acetone while I'm removing polish constantly on my other hand. I had to wear a dish glove for that. I packed for Alaska, went to Alaska for a week, and then packed and returned from Alaska during the wear test. Happy to say it survived really well for 2 weeks, and then I started, the Alaska trip really tested its limits, let's say. You'll be seeing those pictures though, I'll put them up. But Clair de Lune is so beautiful. The minimalism and the restraint in that one is fantastic. The purple on mauve combo is really beautiful. I feel the same way for the Silent Scream. Also has a beautiful restraint to it. It's simple but dynamic and really powerful. The shimmery hollows are stunning and so perfect for fall. Just vampy, rich goodness. Really, you can't go wrong here. If there's anything you love, I would say go for it. Everything you saw today had the Getting Even nail primer base coat and the Speed Demon top coat. And then on Requiem for a Swan, you get to see Matte Made in Hell, the best matte top coat in the game. That's all for me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been so fun to talk dance and to combine dance with nail polish. I need to do it more. I miss it. It's a great way to show polish off, so I should take advantage of that. But anyway, I hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love you. What do you do with your thumbs, Gen Z? What do you do? It's so much harder. This is so much easier, and it's like, it just works with shape, you know, but I get it, you know, gotta have your own thing. It's just, when you can really do it, it is quite amazing. It's kind of like very hard. Okay, goodbye.